And now I'm pleased to have on the show the one and only, the sole practitioner of Innovative Orthodontic Centers, is Dr. Ibrahim. Hi, Manal, are you there?
Hi, Dolly. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm terrific. It's so nice to be on the Dolly Show.
Well, it's great to have you. I'm always at Dr. I's office, so we finally get you on the show. It's so great to see you or have you on the show. We've been talking about having you on because you've got so many exciting things going on over there. And as a lot of my listeners know already, I'm a patient of yours, and I've got the Invisalign going on here. So there's lots of changes going on in my mouth, and I can't wait to show everybody the after pictures. So,
I know.
Really excited. You're just, one thing about Dr. I, can I call you Dr. I? I noticed
absolutely, yeah.
But it's Manal, Dr. Manal Ibrahim, and she is in Naperville. And you have a couple of locations, don't you?
Yes, we do. We are in the Plainfield-Shorewood area and in the city.
Okay. Well, I have to say this, though, because whenever I go in your office, you it's amazing how it works. You have kids lined up, kids in the waiting room, and we've never waited more than 5 minutes, and you come out, and you're always smiling, and you're energetic, and you're so enthusiastic, and the kids are sitting there looking at you, go, oh, my God, what's she going to do to me? But then they always end up leaving with a smile. How do you do it? You must really love your job, and I just in awe of you. So tell us, what's it like? What made you start this practice and get into dentistry? Tell us how it all began for you.
It's incredible because I have the best job in the world. I can't even call it a job. It's truly a hobby. I get to hang out with amazing people all day long. We chit-chat about life and school and, what's going on and fashion and restaurants and sports and all kinds of birthday parties. And we also get to accomplish beautiful things for all the patients every day, whether they're kids, teens, or adults. We're focused on their overall health and well-being of their teeth and how gorgeous their smile looks and how great their bite is. And it's just so much fun every day. So, I am a dual-trained specialist, so I went to school for actually engineering to start off with, and then I went right into dental school, and then I did my first specialty in prosthetic dentistry, which is a very intensive specialty 3-year program where I learned how to do full mouth reconstructions using crowns, bridges, and implants and dentures. And I did actually practice that up in Skokie at Old Orchard for many years, for about 7 years. And I did a lot of adult treatment at that time. And so, I didn't treat any kids. It was all adults who needed crowns, bridges, veneers, and so on. And I really became interested in the orthodontic aspect. So in order to really give somebody a beautiful restorative outcome with veneers and so on and implants, you want the teeth to at least be lined up first. So that's where I started becoming really interested in orthodontics, and I wanted to become a specialist in the specialty instead of just doing it. As a general dentist, you could still do orthodontics but not be a specialist. So I ended up moving to New York, and I went to New York University for 2 years, and I did my second specialty in orthodontics, and I fell in love with the specialty. It's incredible to have a 10-year-old patient run to the back and give you a gigantic hug when they come into the office, and adults who are excited about their treatment outcomes. So that's how I landed in orthodontics. It was just kind of a roundabout circular way.
Wow, that is just amazing. And you have all of these credentials behind your name, all of these, what do you call it, letters for the average Joe like me. All these letters behind your name. You are so qualified, overqualified probably for doing things. It's just amazing, all the things. And when I come in, you're always, it seems like you're always studying for another certification or something else to better yourself. So I'm always in awe of that. And I think that is something that really screams how much you really love the practice. And that's what I'm so impressed too with you. You're always educating yourself and re-educating and making yourself better, which is something I tell my kids, you got to study and you always got to improve. There's no sitting back and waiting for it to happen. You really are a real go-getter. That always just really impressed me about you. So, what do you love the best? What's the best part about your job?
You know, quite honestly, it's the people. I've gotten to know people, their families, they've become friends. Then you see them out socially. You know, I run into my patients at Costco, anywhere you can imagine, Trader Joe's, you know, and you're treating people, friends. It's not just teeth, and that's what I love about my job. It's much more rewarding when you're doing something amazing for someone that you love. That you just enjoy it much more. The other thing I really love about orthodontics, especially today, is all the technology. And that is one of the things that I'm constantly challenging myself to, is increasing the technology of the practice and never really being complacent with where I'm at. I want to always get better and better because it's always to the patient's benefit and best interest when I can bring in amazing technology that makes their treatment outcome more predictable and happen faster and better. When they're happy, it makes my day amazing, you know. So technology really is a beautiful thing in orthodontics, and today more than ever, it's really important.
So you don't just offer the metal braces, the traditional metal braces. You have, most people are familiar with this, the Invisalign. It's the clear braces, and that's something that I'm wearing. But what's funny is that you were talking about, you know, the new technology and how it speed up the process. I have something that's called Excelident, right? Isn't that what it is?
Yes.
Why don't you explain to our listeners, you know, maybe the older listeners, people like my age or older, that finally, after all these years, never having to wear braces, suddenly realizing or seeing some shifting of the teeth, and, you know, it's not quite how it was for most of your life. And so you want to do a little adjusting. That's what I did with the Invisalign, and I didn't want it to last so long. So tell us about this Excelident that I'm using. So cool.
Well, this is something that I used to dream of, and I'm so mad at myself that I did not invent it first. But years ago, you know, people would come in and they always want it, and we want it now. That's our society right now, and I get it. We want it now. We've got life. We've got things going on. And I'd always say, oh, my gosh, I can't wait till someday I know there's going to be this little mechanism that makes your teeth get straight really, really fast. And that's basically what Excelident is. It's a little device that you use in addition to either braces or Invisalign, and you basically wear this little mouthpiece for about 20 minutes every day, and it literally makes your treatment go 50% faster. And it sounds like a gimmick, but my patients that are going through it, namely you're one of them, can absolutely attest to the fact that it is an incredible adjunctive treatment to just going through orthodontics. What it is sends out little micro pulses to the bone cells. It basically fires up the bone cells that are responsible for tooth movement. So it makes your teeth move that much faster. It also cuts down on any discomfort level that you just naturally have with moving teeth. And what I love about it more than anything is that the tooth movement that occurs is, to me, a lot better than without this product. So you're getting a lot more efficacy out of the product that you're using, whether it's Invisalign or braces, with the Excelident. So my patients are going crazy over it, and it's literally changed the way that I'm practicing. I want to give it to every single patient that I treat because I just believe in it so much.
Wow. You know what, I want to have you back on. Dr. Will you come back on and we'll talk about some other advances in your profession that our listeners who maybe are in the market, would you say, or in the ballpark for getting their teeth looked at, maybe braces, maybe some other things. What else do you do besides braces and Invisalign?
That's pretty much it. I mean, we use appliances for bite correction and underbites, overbites, expanders. That's more of orthopedics, which changes the bones of the face. And sometimes you can't get the teeth to match without modifying the underlying bony bases. So basically, orthodontics is teeth and bones. You got to marry the two together.
Yeah. Well, you did wonders on my daughter, too. I have to say, you know what, when I see a good thing, I have to toot its horn. And for sure, my daughter had this awful overbite and it's gone now. I'm just amazed.
It is incredible.
It really is.
We'll talk about the herpes appliance next time I'm on the phone.
Let's do that again. And so, are you there?
I am here.
Oh, I thought you hung up. I thought I lost you for a second there.
No.
Well, let's see if any of our listeners that are listening right now are thinking about getting braces or Invisalign, or they have questions. How can they get a hold of you? And do you offer free consultations as well?
Yes.
So they can come in.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. We offer free consultations that includes X-rays and photographs to help me diagnose and treatment plan on the spot. And all they have to do is call us at 855-563-3735 or visit our website, which is orthocenters.org. And they can gain a lot of incredible information about me, the practice, and all of the different services that we provide for our wonderful patients.
All right. That sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I want you to come back on because this is interesting. All these advances in industry, they're just incredible, especially that Exceludent. I'm just amazed. Now, for myself, if I had to get braces, how long would I have had to have worn the braces? If it was
you would have killed me before I would have put braces on you, Dolly. Yeah.
Okay, the Invisalign. Just the Invisalign itself. If I just went with Invisalign without that Exceludent, how many months would I have had to go?
You're probably
like
looking at, 6-7 months versus about 3 months of treatment for you, which I think is phenomenal for anybody, but especially an adult who wants to just move on, Yeah, it is incredible.
Right. When I tell my friends that I'm only wearing this for 3 months, they just can't get over it. And a lot of times people say, well, why did you need braces? And I'll show them my before. And I'll just wait. See, I cannot wait until we get to the final tray.
Yeah,
and
I know.
The difference. It's just amazing. And I didn't even think I really need them, and it was just brought to my attention by my kids and some people that are close to me. You've got this thing, and it's always looking like it's sticking out. You might want to, and it's true. And I finally just did it, and I'm glad I did it because I can totally see the change already. It's just amazing. So if you're interested in just exploring it and finding out your options, call Dr. I. She is a wonderful little lady. She's this little lady, but man, she is quite a firecracker. She's amazing.
Oh, thanks, Dolly.
You're so
Thank
amazing.
you, and it was really an
absolute.
Thank you, and it was an absolute pleasure to be on the Dolly McCarthy Show. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to our next discussion. It'll be really fun.
All right, come back on. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
It's the Dolly McCarthy Show.
Have you been thinking about straightening your teeth and don't want to wear braces? Hi, this is Dr. Manal Ibrahim, American Board Certified Orthodontist and Invisalign Elite Provider. Here at Innovative Orthodontic Centers, I use the most innovative techniques to provide outstanding treatment to all my patients. And with Invisalign, the clearest way to a perfect smile, it is literally our secret that you're straightening your teeth. Come and talk to me about accelerated Invisalign, perfect teeth in half the time, and see what the buzz is all about. At Innovative Orthodontic Centers, we are also an impression-free office. Can you imagine that? No more molds of your teeth. Using an intraoral scanner, we take a video of your teeth that gets sent right to Invisalign. Call 855-563-3735 or visit us at orthocenters.org. I look forward to meeting you.
Innovative Orthodontic Centers, voted best orthodontist in Naperville 4 years running. Call 855-563-3735.